The objectives of this lesson are: we will define what standard form is, and then we will learn how to convert numbers to standard form and vice versa. The third objective of this lesson is that we will see how basic operations apply on standard forms. And lastly, we'll wrap up with a summary. To brainstorm a little bit, have you ever thought about the distance from the Earth to the Sun? If you have no idea about it, then let me tell you that it equals 148.52 million kilometers. It's a very large distance, isn't it? When you try to write this number on paper, you should multiply 148.52 by 1 followed by 6 zeros. Now it's getting harder to calculate due to that big number of multiple zeros. Another example is the speed of light, which equals 300 million kilometers per second. To imagine this incredible speed, think about going around the entire Earth, the entire globe, 7.5 times in 1 second. Also, writing such a number on paper will take much space than normal spaces, won't it? On the contrary, when we deal with these so tiny distances at the atomic level, so small numbers appear in this case. Think about the diameter of a helium atom in chemistry, which equals 0.000000022. To write this number, you need to write a decimal point followed by 7 zeros on the right side, then 22. It gets harder now, right? That's why a new form called the standard form is used to facilitate writing such numbers. A standard form consists of a number a, where a is any number between 1 and 0 multiplied by 10 to the power x, where x could be a positive or a negative number, which is also called an integer. When it's a positive number, such as 10 to the power of 8, it indicates that there's 1 followed by 8 zeros. On the other side, when it's a negative number like 10 to the power negative 9, it indicates a 1 preceded by 9 zeros to the left with the decimal point. Number 10 in this standard notation is known as the exponential part, whereas the power is called the exponent part. And finally, the first number to the left is called the decimal part. Alright, let's write some numbers using this form. If you were told that the number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy equals 2 followed by 11 zeros, then you should write it as 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 11. Also, you can write the distance between the Earth and the Sun as 1.496 multiplied by 10 to the power of 11. Remember that multiplying a decimal number by 10 to the power x entails that you move the decimal point to the right for x places. Don't forget this rule as it's so necessary for this lesson. For the very small numbers, we can write the diameter of the helium atom as 2.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 8 to the power of minus 8. Easy, isn't it? Similarly,